Hello everyone, it's Marina. I'm with my friend Bob here and we're in
Hi.
Pasadena. And Bob, tell us where we're going right now.
We're going to be going to see the Rose Parade floats
Uh-huh.
on New Year's Day. After the parade, they are parked in a park right by Pasadena High School
Uh-huh.
where they call it Float Fest.
Yeah.
And we're going to go there to look at the floats up close.
It's amazing. And how close are we to that place?
It's going to be about a 15-minute walk or so from here.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the local streets are closed off,
Mm-hmm.
as it always is the case this time of year. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so let's do it.
All right.
Okay, tell us more about the canyon.
Oh, just at Eaton Canyon. My friend lives not too far from Eaton Canyon, which of course is probably one of the most popular trails in LA County because it goes to a fairly easy waterfall hike. It's the free parking, and it's a not too strenuous at all hike to a
Oh,
waterfall.
okay.
So consequently, it gets quite crowded.
So
It has a good nature
yeah.
center with programs.
So tell us
So.
why do you like living in Pasadena?
So I've been in my current place for over 7 years. Although I'm coming on my 10th anniversary of being in LA County. Period.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
Yeah, and I like Pasadena because it is walkable.
Uh-huh.
It's historic, which I think are qualities that are not not usually common in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
It is centrally located. You can get to downtown to LA just as quickly as you can get into the mountains.
Yeah.
So you got city and nature very close by.
Yeah.
There's a lot of local activities, cultural activities in Pasadena. There's museums. There's summer movie screenings, restaurants of every kind, and just a little bit, kind of something for everybody. Kind of just a very well balanced place.
Yeah.
Um,
History,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
like that.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. A lot of, because even right down the street from me are craftsman houses that are 100 years old, that are, like on some kind of historic landmark
Yeah.
type of list.
And I love the mountains, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
skiing. You can even ski right now, although
Yeah.
it's very nice and warm now.
Of course, the parts of the mountains over here that you can ski are a little bit far. For example, Wrightwood is part of the San Gabriel Mountains, but on the other side of Mount Baldy. So it
okay.
takes kind of a bit of a while to get there. So. But yeah.
Still, I mean, if you drive, you can do it. Yeah, it's
And Mount
closer than
Wilson,
from Long Beach.
yeah.
So
And sometimes you get just a dusting of snow on the very peaks of those mountains, but that's pretty rare. You gotta have to get higher in elevation because these peaks that you see over here are probably 4,000 feet above sea level, and you really need to get at least to 6,000 or 7,000 to
Oh,
get to
okay.
really see snow.
okay, good to
Yeah.
know. Wow. Okay, we're almost there.
So it's called the Rose Parade because there was a time when there was a lot of open land surrounding Pasadena where they literally grew roses for commercial,
Okay, so anything else on the parade?
So yeah, there's a few things to keep in mind in future years. A lot of people do make a big deal about getting tickets for the parade, but you really don't need tickets. The tickets are of course, for the ticketed areas if you want to sit on the bleachers. And that is fun. I've done that once. I got those through someone who works on Colorado Boulevard. And so if you
Okay.
work, then yeah, you can easily get free tickets. But and then you could also maybe win them in raffles. But honestly, you don't really need it. And you don't necessarily need to stay overnight. A lot of people think that you also need to camp out overnight to get a good
okay.
view. That's not true. Yeah, just get there at 8 a.m. on New Year's Day,
Yeah.
and you'll get a great view.
And where do the flowers go? I mean, after the
That I do
being
not
on the float.
know. That I do not know. But it always begins at the Tournament of Roses headquarters, which is an old mansion, the Wrigley Mansion on Orange Grove Boulevard. It's a beautiful mansion built in the early 20th century. And then it ends just right where we're going here, which is right by Pasadena High School.
Okay.
And so the parade gets here about 10 a.m. So as far as when the parade begins and ends, it's basically 8 to 10. However, if you're on the further end of the route, it really kind of begins. You can think of it as beginning and ending later, because it takes a long time for those floats, which go pretty slowly down Colorado Boulevard.
Okay.
So apart from that, another thing to keep that might be of interest, a couple of days, I've never been to this, but I think on the 28th or the 29th, you can actually go see the marching bands practice. You could they have public viewing of that. I've never been to that, but that is also something that would be of interest as well. And most of the floats are from around Southern California, but there are floats from around the country.
Nice.
And marching bands, and even sometimes even outside the country, occasionally. So that's and so we can see one of them here.
Okay, great. Let me look.
Yeah.
Yep. This is the beginning, I guess. Yeah. So we'll see more. Okay.
Company or government agency is they all have their labels or the names there. So this one is Sierra Madre, the city of Sierra Madre.
Sierra Madre.
It's really close to here. Yeah.
Okay, that's
it's
really
literally
nice.
just down the street.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about this one.
Okay, so this one over here is Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdoms float. So back in the day, like 80s, 90s, there was a nature documentary series that was sponsored by Mutual of Omaha. And so that's why you see zebras and lion and an elephant and a bighorn sheep and pronghorn antelope and a safari jeep. That's the whole theme there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And
python, ostrich.
Polar bear looks like he with big teeth.
Yeah, over there, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Aww.
Okay.
Yeah, this one?
So this is the city of Downey. It's the Downey Rose Float Association. The rocket, I think, is because Downey was where they did some of the final assembly of some of the space shuttles. So that might be why they chose that. Like you could go there today and.
And
Downey is like about 10 miles southeast of downtown LA.
And the school bus?
Yeah, this school bus I remember from this morning. City of Alhambra. So there's supposed to be the Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh my God! What kind of flowers do you use for this? Because the bus is covered with flowers.
I think the yellow one. Those are maybe like chrysanthemums. Maybe I don't know. Or some kind of. Yeah, I think mums or chrysanthemums are yellow. Yeah. No.
This is Trader Joe's.
This is Trader Joe's, and they won what's called the Americana Award, as we can see in the sign here, where it says "Most Outstanding Depiction of National Treasures and Traditions."
Oh wow!
I guess you got a barbecue, which I guess is very American, I suppose. Yeah, pizza. And you're welcome. Happy New Year.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I'm not sure what's. Maybe I'll ask her over here. I'm curious. So this the Trader Joe's float won Americana Award, Most Outstanding Depiction of National Treasures and Traditions. But I'm trying to figure so. Obviously, barbecues, that's a very American symbol, I guess. But what other things here are specifically Americana, I'm wondering.
So basically, if we think about it, everything goes back to like ancient history. So like such as the teapots,
Okay.
The ingredients that they use in the teapots, lemons,
Okay.
the salt
Yeah.
and pepper shakers,
Okay, sure, sure.
the watermelon, the bananas,
Okay.
and especially the treats that you guys see there, because back when Trader Joe's opened, they used to have a lot of animals back in their farms.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and then we become a little more to the modern era. And that's like where
Yeah, an oven,
the stove and everything. And
baking a pizza, I guess, inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I forgot what this was. It should say on the float.
Oh, this is the theme from either Indian
should say-
culture
it should say
or
here.
By the way, so that was an organ donation, organ and tissue donation float. People who donated their organs and they were,
when they die, they
yeah, something to think about.
yeah.
This is the medical one.
Yeah, they got palm trees and surfboards.
Most outstanding depiction of life in California.
They're up there. I see my dad's up all the way.
This is The Bachelor.
What is
you can
this?
See The Bachelor show.
The Bachelor
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Oh, wow. So this is the Fantasy Award, and what is this?
So this, yeah.
So this is Western Asset
Yep.
Company.
Yeah, it's actually what Colleen now works and still does work for, although she works from home.
Okay.
Since mushrooms and wildflowers, it looks like is a thing.
Yeah, like fairy tale land. Yeah. This is Louisiana style. Lions Club. Blue Diamond Almond.
Yep. You drink almond milk?
Uh-huh. This is the South Pasadena float?
Yeah, this is the South Pasadena float. South Pasadena, back in the old days, like 100 years ago, had a famous or well-known ostrich farm that was kind of a recreational park where people could ride ostriches or something. And so it's still a symbol in Pasadena. You'll see murals in Pasadena of ostriches.
I like it. You can do it.
That's cool.
I like Booster. They get any Booster? Therapy. So that was physical therapy, and this is Taiwan.
I don't know, that's supposed to be like a futuristic kind of flying saucer.
Myers Cleaning Supplies. This is the San Diego Zoo. Fox. So Bob, as we finished, what do you think? Did you like it? Was it better than other years?
Well, I think that because this they didn't have it last year, so I feel that this is especially more special because we couldn't have it last year. So I think that this is I feel even more happy to see that this is returned.
Yeah, and there were 46 of them.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, every year their floats are amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Bob has his own channel.
I do.
It's about geography.
It's called
right?
Bob's Your Uncle. Right now, it's I have a wide range of topics. It's mostly on stuff to do with nature and travel, but I'm going to be most likely having 2 channels in the future that focus, one on nature, travel, and the outdoors, and the other one on various other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, anyways,
yeah.
I mean, it was great to see this, and I hope people who watch it, they can also resonate with some of the floats and maybe some of the passions they have. They can pursue this year, and maybe even start their own channel or share with others what they love, and just do something exciting this new year. So happy New Year!
All right. Happy New Year.
Bye.